Morning. It's cold. The hat is back today, guys. The hat is back. As is the blanket. Okay. It's cold. Morning. I know, it's beautiful behind me as well. Oh, it is back to being cold. Like, cold we don't like. It's a random 2 days of cold, and then we're kind of back to normal. This is what it looks like. Morning, Devin. Hi, Teresa. Comp went well. Good morning from California. Hello, Biggie's Bike Rides. Morning, Shell. I'm on YouTube and TikTok, in case anyone wonders. I have 2 different chat thingies. Did I bleach my hair? I've always bleached my hair for a long time. I haven't done it recently, no. Good morning from the UK. Hi, Tony. Thank you for the FYP, Devon. Yeah, hopefully, Corey. I've got a little cold front today and tomorrow, and then it's gone again, back to 26 degrees Celsius. So I've only just started my live, so numbers are always low for the first 10 minutes. Good morning from Birmingham. Did I watch the BAFTAs? No, never have. Oh, Catherine, how far are you now then? You're almost ready to go. We've been here 7 months. You look cold. It's a chilly morning this morning in Florida. It is currently 7:20 a.m. It's always very pretty, and bird sound and all that kind of stuff. It's not a lake. It leads to a lake. It's this one and then another one and then it's the lake. I've not seen any crocodiles in here, no. Ems, I don't know. I don't have babies, I'm afraid. That's something I don't have information on. Nope, we are here permanently. Hey, Luke. Super fan, Luke. Hello, Nancy. How are we doing? 31 weeks pregnant. Ah, there's no traitors to the UK here. That's a bit dramatic. Maggie, good morning. Louisa, good morning. My husband is British. I was born in America. I moved to England when I was 7. That gives us the spousal visas. And the IR1 and the IR2. Family sponsorship visas. Thank you. Hi, Blue Eye Dart. Hi, Crystal. Shell, Louisa. How was it for your kids learning American measurements? Do you know what? They've not been too bad. I think that's probably the only area that they struggle with is when they do measurement work at school. I'm pretty sure that's literally the only area that they struggle with slightly, but they'll get there. They'll get there. Will you vote in the next election if you can vote? I can vote. I was able to vote back in the UK as well. Welcome from Fernandina Beach. Hey, thank you. Is it a Visa or a MasterCard? Visa. I don't think I've actually owned a MasterCard. Thank you for sharing. Zaffy, thank you for reposting. I struggle with the measurements, says Maggie. As an American, I struggle with it too. I don't know who I'm going to vote for. I haven't decided. Once the policies will come out, I will look through all the policies and decide who to vote for. Blue Adult, thank you for the repost. I'm from Russia. Hello from Russia, Robin. I lived in Massachusetts until I was 8 years old, and then I've lived in North Carolina. Cool. Cute in the hat. Thanks. It's cold. What's the difference in holidays? You mean school holidays? There's no half terms, but then they have a few weeks off here and there. Christmas, summer they get 10 weeks. So they break up the end of May, and they go back in the beginning of August. It's chilly. My aunt moved to Boston from the UK 30 years ago. Hey! We are 5 hours behind in Florida, yes. Sometimes it's the end of May, sometimes it's the beginning of June. It depends on the school district, I think. I've seen varying dates. Judy! Keep tapping that screen to TikTok to get to 10k taps. That's the plan. 10k taps. Thank you, William. Will you vote for Trump if he decides to run? I don't vote for people. I vote based on policy. So, like I said, I'll wait until the policies come out and I'll have a read through them and I'll see what I can believe, what I can't believe, and see what to do. Yeah. After school, not live. Woman. She's like, can you go do my nails? I'm like, not before school. I know that, Michelle, but people seem to think you would. Can I invite you to the US? No. Only immediate family, I'm afraid. I'm aware of that LG US one, but other people don't seem to believe it. See, anyone who ever asks me about where I want to vote, they all end up being from the same party. Every time. Anyone who speaks about politics is all from the same party. Every time, without fail. How was Millie's meet yesterday? Blue-eyed aunt, she did good. She didn't do as great as before, but there was this team there. If anyone has done like sporting teams, sometimes you get to an event and there's a team there that is like the most unbelievable perfection team. Hi, Ellen. Which is crazy. And they were like 9.9. One of them got a 10 on the beam. A 10 on the beam. So she was against two in her age group that were like... But every time they finished their little practice, the coaches were like, do this, do this, do this. No, we're straight arms, fingers, point toes. Our coaches were like, yeah. And I thought our coaches were pretty harsh. They are in the gym, but maybe not at the competitions. But yeah, it was some crazy stuff. Well, she did good. She got a 9.7 on the beam, which is her best. So she came away with some medals. She still was good. No, they're mine, baby. That's why they're in my bathroom. Obviously, we have NHS here. How does the healthcare work there? You have private health insurance. You pay monthly. So instead of paying for it in my taxes, I pay for it to a private company. And then depending on your health insurance, because it all varies, everyone's drastically different. You pay different amounts from $0 to, I don't know, $100 to see a doctor. My prescriptions have only ever been about $2 maximum. I paid $45 once to see a doctor to get a prescription, have some tests done for a infection, and then I got antibiotics as well for $45 all in, which I thought was really good. Amy, having to pay private healthcare on top of my taxes for an 18-month NHS wait for gastro. Not surprised, Amy. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. My mum was waiting 15 months to see a gynecologist in the UK. My son was waiting 16 months to see an ear, nose and throat specialist in the UK. So NHS wait times are wild. And Americans don't see that because some Americans want to have social health care, and social health care isn't great either. Look at Canada's wait times and look at England's wait times. You need a mix of the two. I don't know how it would work. But we had a baseball tournament and one team was like that. Sometimes you just go to a competition and the one team is just outstanding. Cuban Dave, my new super fan. Hey, dude. After spending 3 weeks in Florida, I can appreciate why you moved. It was cold but still sunny. Yeah. But we only have 2 days of cold now, and then we're going to go back to nice summer temperatures. Over 2 years in the UK to wait for pediatrics. No, Lily. That's crazy. Hi, Kath. They're ridiculous. I've been put down medically as an urgent referral and have heard nothing. I had a referral done for something, and they forgot about it. The doctor didn't even do the referral. 6 months go by, and I messaged and I was like, hey, my urgent referral 6 months ago, I've not heard anything. Is there a reason? Oh, I'm so sorry. It seems like the doctor didn't actually put the referral through. I was like, what? I'm a gymnastics coach and sometimes there's teams whose kids defo should be in higher levels. Yeah. Yes. And these girls were ridiculous. And I wonder if they put them in lower levels deliberately so that they could get some massive scores and get all the trophies and stuff. Because I mean, I probably would do that if it was my kid. Hi, Brittany. My daughter did good. She came 5th overall, which isn't great for her, but she's still good. Crystal, thank you. Kath, thank you. She got second on the bars, 9.425. They actually scored pretty low on the bars, so that was second. She came 5th on the beam with a 9.7. The floor, she had her lowest ever. The floor judges were like, they've just gone through a divorce, both of these women, because there's no other reason for them to be so miserable. Crystal, thank you. She got 9.7, and that was 5th. Crystal, thank you for the hand hearts. When they got away from my local athletics, softball, basketball, gymnastics, volleyball, and start traveling, it's the best. Yeah, we're doing it. I'm so excited. I love it. We travel to different places for her competitions. Thank you, Rafa, for the star. Kat, thank you for the rose. I just subscribed. Great atmosphere and fun here. William, thank you. I called 3 dentists in the United States of America. They said that they do not take Dental United healthcare insurance. Do you want $55 up front? I'm sorry to hear that, Jason. My healthcare is Delta Dental. And the first dentist I called took it. Well, actually, no, they emailed me. Crystal, thank you for all the hand heart, for all the kisses. Thank you. The dentist here, my insurance sent me a letter, and it said who takes my insurance near me. So I just called them and I booked it. I love your background. Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you for the repost. Hi, Lacey. Good morning. Devon, thank you for the populars. My Delta Dental is like the cheap version, though. I need to upgrade it, I think. I find out today, guys. Today's the day we find out what my husband's insurance is. I'm so excited. It's Florida Blue, though. I learned that yesterday. I love Florida Blue insurance. His company insurance is now Florida Blue. I've got no idea if it's got dental or vision. It could just be health. I don't know. But I'm very excited to find out how much it's going to cost. So once I know, I will let you know. But they're going to pay 50%. The company pays 50% of his health insurance, up to $600. So the best health insurance policy I can get with the full whack will be like $1,200 a month. And then they'll pay $600 and I'll pay $600. And that'll be banging. $600 a month. Yes, please. Yes, please. I did not, Dana, no. I only really watched the ice skating. Florida Blue has vision and dental on most of their plans. Billy Bob, I'm so excited. Maggie, yes, Maggie. I think it's like, yeah, it looks like it's the most common insurance. The best thing about living in Florida, my everyday life. Hi, Keith. I know, I'm so excited, Maggie. Honestly. Morning, Jen. I love watching the ice skating. Are the insurance companies good at paying out in the USA? I don't know. I'm not doing your nails before school. I didn't say I'd ever do them before school. I will do them after school. We've got plenty of time this afternoon, haven't we? Close the door, please. Thank you. I did not say I was going to do... When they slam the door, just like when we did it as kids. Ooh! It goes through you. Billy Bob Hector did do great the other day. He's so proud of himself. And he was really mad. Not mad. He was frustrated yesterday at Millie's competition. Because he was like... I know, Lindsay. Because he was like... But Millie gets so many opportunities to get medals. I fight and then I get a medal. And I'm like, dude, you have a different sport. Millie does 4 different... What's the word? She does 4 different things with her one thing, you know? Hi, Ash Trush. Keith, she's already in the stroppy stage. I don't know what to do. She's 8. She's been like this since she was 7. Oh, IHOP is the best. Apparatus. Can you see on your check how much is taken out of your taxes for insurance in the UK? Is it a lot? We estimated based on mine and my husband's earnings. So national insurance is pretty much predominantly goes towards the NHS. And then roughly 20% of your normal taxes go towards the NHS as well. So ours was about £450 every single month that went directly towards the NHS in our taxes in the UK. That was what it was before we moved over here, which is basically $600, maybe $650. If you have time to go live, you have time to paint your nails. Fleur, this is my job. Do you do your daughter's nails while you're also working? You sounded so American. I know. Your dental's 20 a month. My dental's 40. I think I pay 45 a month for a family of 4 for my dental. I think. Apparatus. What's it like living in Florida? Fabulous. We love it. We love our lives. This is the best thing we ever did. What do I think about the ex-Prince Andrew? Well, he was arrested, questioned and then released, so he wasn't really properly arrested. I thought you were a babysitter. Who said I was a babysitter? I'm curious why you wanted to move to Florida. Higher income, lower taxes, better quality of life, better weather 90% of the year. Grandma, thank you for sharing the live. Was that a good Texas accent, was it? Hey from Pensacola. Oh, Lacey, I'm so stressed by her teenageness. Do I like American food? Absolutely. Eating out is the best. Morning, Mal. My hubby's American. We always wondered if to move back. Sharon, do it. We knew that we would regret it if we didn't try and see what life would be like out here. Unfortunately, we do not have healthcare. The NHS. We don't have the NHS. Our healthcare costs an arm and a leg. Yes, but you get what you pay for. Oh, blue-eyed aunt, I'm not ready. We've been here for 7 months. It's been 27th now here. Children have dual nationalities. Yay, 27 years, got you. I'm so glad. Dual nationality is probably the best thing that we can give our kids, giving them the opportunity to live different places. Maybe, Corey. Simply, thank you for the follow. I'm looking to move to Florida in a few years. Sean, good luck. I pray to find a wife who is chill and as pretty as you. Why, thank you. My husband's a lucky man. We were in Essex. Darling, I always come off in time to do your hair. Don't worry. Yeah, not today.
So, you said you can do my nails in the morning.
I didn't say I was going to do your hair this morning.
You said that.
Okay, I will chat with you when I come in, okay?
Huh?
I will chat with you when I come in. I love her dearly, but I lived in Seattle, San Diego, DC, and Virginia. It's all about family. Hey, that's cool. Loads of different places. What was your favourite? Is there anything that the US doesn't have that you miss from the UK? Just a bit of chocolate and maybe some sausages. That's really it. The kids are very adjusted to the American school system. Yeah, they are thriving. She slams that door, I tell you. Oh my God, you're still there. What do you mean, Phil? I've been live for about 20 minutes. Sounds just like my daughter. Top of the morning, Josh. What's the American school system like compared to here? Very similar. In the sense of nothing. No, I'm joking. Bigger schools, smaller classroom sizes, more specialized teachers, in my opinion. More focused on education, I feel, as in they reward success a lot more out here and reward academics more than they did in the UK. I don't know if they have yet, Corey. No. Why Florida? Higher income, lower taxes, beautiful weather 90% of the year, and better quality of life overall. DC was your favourite because you can walk up to an event and feel welcome. Seattle and San Diego is about the tech and old money. I speak Spanish, so it helps. My mom was born in Bedfordshire, England. Cool. How do you put the banner at the top of your live? Sophie, it is one of the, what's it called? Effects, I think. It's like a green screen effect, and then you can add in a picture and put it to the top. Teenagers are fun. Mine will be 21 next month. Hang in there, mama. Thanks. She just punched my son now. I will deal with her when I come in. I'll talk to her when I come in. I swear, that girl, she cannot keep her hand. Does anyone else have a child like that? Who just can't keep their hands to themselves? They literally have to be aggressive. What time is it? It is 7:38. Have you been in Florida in August? Yes, we've been here since July, so I'm very aware of the heat. You should run for president and fix the healthcare. What was my first job? Right, back in the beginning? Oh, geez. I think I worked in an after-school club when I was in your idea of end of high school. It was our college. I hope you have an explanation for laying your hands on him. I do. Oh, Crystal. Maybe jiu-jitsu for her too, Corey. Corey, she did it for a month. Hi, Dave Y. We're doing good. How are you? How is life? She is Lindsay. She's holding on to a grudge. She's holding on to a grudge. I'm childless and loving it. Hey, Bobby, you enjoy, okay? I still love my children. I still love being a parent. But there are days that we're a bit like, take a deep breath. I have 2 girls, prefer my boys. My kids are 24 and 20 and they still fight. She's going to learn. Oh my goodness, Jana. She's going to learn. If she lays her hands on someone else that's not her brother, she will learn the hard way. She's the kind of girl who needs that. Dana, did you? That's so funny. I love when we look back and we're like, oh yeah, we were I was pretty bad. Like, I hit my mum. I'm pretty sure I hit and kicked her a few times. Good morning, Matthew. Hi, Bongwater. Take me to Dave and Buster's for punishment. Dave and Buster's is lovely. I love it there. It's great. We need to go back there again. It's fun. My sisters and I still fight. Yeah, I think that's just inevitable. Well, me and my brother don't talk right now. Apparently he has cut me off. I mean, he hasn't spoken to me since I arrived in America 7 months ago. I moved to America and he didn't. I mean, we haven't got a great relationship, but he didn't even message me once. And now he's just, yeah. Oh well. What can we do? All we can do is be good people, which I like to think that I am, and look after our family and do the best that we can. Did you, Dana? Hi, how are you? What's your name, sister, please? I'm Emily. Hello. Cheryl, thank you for the repost. I've made some new friends. But I'm very much a solo girl. I'm very much a lone ranger when it comes to life. I like my own company. I like my house. I like doing what I want to do when I want to do it. I've been burned a few times in the past by a lot of nasty women, so I just don't. I just leave it alone now. It's sad. Some people, my mum was like, "You're going to be lonely," and I'm like, I am good. I like being a lone ranger. Have I had an adult night out? No, my husband works away. Yay, Maggie, we're the same. Is the house yours or do you rent? We're renting, but we are buying this year. Yay, Riri. My sister punched me in the face when we were young. Kath, that's awful. And hello. Were you the older sister or younger sister? You can't choose your family. No, Dad, you can't. But you can choose not to have them in your life. If people do not provide you anything or support you or anything, you can just say goodbye. And I have done that already. Babes, I will be in to talk with you in a minute.
But you stole one of my things without asking.
Morning, Anne. I love being a Lone Ranger too. It suits me just fine. Yes, tied mama to Doris. Jana, the lady who was bullying me in the UK, she's older than me. She was older than me. Back in our army days. She was in her 40s and I was in my early 30s. It's anybody, unfortunately. Is it cold right now? Yes. Yes, say it louder for the ones in the back, Emily. I disowned one of my sisters last year. I said goodbye to my dad maybe 2 years ago. Not because he passed away, but because he did not. He hasn't met my daughter. The weekend we planned to meet my dad with my baby daughter, he was upset with some Facebook posts from Christmas about me talking about spending Christmas with my family, and he decided that that was his opportunity to then cancel our weekend visit, and he never met my daughter, and my daughter is 8. And the only other messages I ever got, they got a balloon on their birthday. One balloon delivered to the house on the birthday. No card, I don't think. One balloon. And he never asked how they were. You know when you're messaging with someone and they just say, hope you're well, take care. And I'm like, do you want to ask about my life? Do you want to ask about your grandchildren? Wild. My mum was like, what? She married that man, had babies with him. And then, it's wild. I tell you. I was like, nah, I'm done. Oh, it can, Dana. So strange. Yes, Jana. Thank you, Lexi. My kids are wonderful, and it's just sad that he'll never see them. And I know full well that when illness comes around to affect him, I think he'll have a turn of, he'll be like, oh no, I should have sorted that out a long time ago. Oh, cricket, I know that. If it wasn't for them two actually being together for a period of time, I wouldn't exist. So I'm very thankful. We were in Essex. Hi, Uncle Creepy. What a strange name, my friend. Thank you for the boxing gloves, Crystal. I won't ever go back to the UK because my mother, she's so self-centered. I'm sorry to hear that, Abby. My dad and I had a hard relationship sometimes in life. Yeah. Well, hey, sounds like my daughter's dad. She'll be 9 this year and he's never gotten anything for her birthday since she was 1. I don't get that. Oh, the username's a long story. Well, Uncle Creepy, we're going to need that story at some point because that's a very provocative name. Where do you think would be reasonably priced to move to Florida for the first time? I couldn't tell you. I would go on to homes.com. I'd go and have a look at house prices, look at what you can afford, look at different areas. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. You don't have to be friends when they treat you like that. Correct. So I said goodbye. Puppies from different dogs. I see. Huh? What are we talking about? German? Judy. Not crazy. Can you see my comment? I think it's blocking something. Hi Tristan, I can. It depends. Sometimes TikTok will remove comments. So what we're saying, that's being removed. Goodbye to toxic people. Uncle Creepy. Thank you for the fireworks. My aunt turned out to be shady and convinced the others that I was a bad guy. I'm sorry. Goodbye, toxic peeps. Goodbye. Do you still have a British passport? Absolutely. Yes. I've had a British passport since I was like 7. Good morning. Depends. Florida is pretty different off the coast. Oh, I have travelled a bit of Florida now just by driving to competitions, seeing some back roads and back streets. People live drastically different from one scale to the other, from poor to rich. It's crazy. Ooh, snake manifest. I haven't seen that one before, Crystal. That's very suitable to Florida. Louisa! Oh my goodness. That tickled me. What's the temperature? The temperature right now is, I want to say it's like 4 degrees Celsius. Happy day to you too, Cuban. Hi, Cure. I think you made a few people laugh there, lady. Well, I've got a couple minutes, guys, and I'm going to have to head off and get my daughter's hair sorted. Deal with some physical violence between my 2 children. Thank you! Hey! Thank you so much for adding to my live goal. I do have 2 live goals. The good mornings. I think I have 15 fireworks and 30 good mornings. Those are my 2 live goals here on TikTok today. Yes, Louisa. Brandon! Crystal! Thank you for my fireworks. Pinky, thank you for the heart me. Crystal! Thank you. Brandon, thank you for the heart me. Good morning. I hear you and I love it. Oh, she sat right there. Isn't that lovely? That lovely sound. I've got to go to the gym today, and I'm going to go to Burlington today, and I might go to, I think I'm going to go to Home Goods and Burlington today. They're on the opposite sides of the area, which is irritating. I have to kind of like drive there and then drive there and then drive back. The kids do have school today. I'm going to head off in a minute. My dogs are good, Kath. Thank you. Yeah, my daughter needs a few bits. We do have a TJ Maxx. Yeah, it's right next to the Burlington, actually. I love your video so much. Lexi, thank you. You're in the blizzard? Carol, are you in New York? Is it as bad as it looks? You look very happy. I am very happy, thank you. Have a blessed day, Sarah Tyler. Good morning. We're in South Jacksonville. Oh, excuse me. Right, I love you guys. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribing on YouTube and following on TikTok. And I will see you guys tomorrow, alright? It's chilly. Go keep yourself nice and safe. See you tomorrow.